No script this time. 5 weeks on T. Oh my god. Okay, so originally I thought I'd be doing this every week, but then I realized I'm low-key lazy as hell, so I'm probably just gonna be doing this every 5 weeks if I remember. Okay, low-key pause because I didn't know what to talk about. I don't know. I'm not made for this kind of stuff. First 2 weeks, I had my dad, do it for me because I'm a pussy. I'm so scared of needles. It is my biggest fear. Like, top one fear, probably being murdered and eaten alive or something. Second fear, freaking needles. They're scary, bro. I don't know. I just don't like knowing that things are like in me. Like, I don't like knowing that there's like meat and guts and like gore inside of me, and it's just like yuck. So like, first 2 weeks I made my dad do it, and then last 3 weeks I've done it myself, and I was really proud. And my dad called me Butter Boy because it like went into like the needle, like it like in my skin. My dad just like, and it like he like didn't expect it to be like that easy, which I thought was kind of funny. First 5 weeks, haven't really noticed too much of a difference physically, except for like, you know, the main big, the libido and micro dick. So those are like the only things that I've seen. I don't know, but I might have talked about this in my first one, my first video. I don't know, but I'm really dumb, so I'm probably gonna repeat stuff. Around the first week or two, I'm in a gym class. I'm in a weightlifting class at school, because it's like mandatory for my school for whatever reason. Even though like I hate weightlifting, it's actually awful. So first week, okay, so like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, it's just normal like basketball, tennis, volleyball, whatever. And then Tuesdays and Thursdays, we go down to the weight room and lift. So on like a Wednesday or so of like one of the first weeks, there's a student in my class who I don't think knows I'm trans. I don't know. I hope not, because he seems like the kind of guy that would like not be cool with that. He like, I like scored a point or whatever, and he like tapped me on the chest, and it was like one of the most euphoric things I've ever felt. It was like actually insane. It was like, yes, I am one of you. Yes, please just treat me like a freaking dude. Just like, I don't want like special treatment. I just want to be treated like you guys treat each other, minus the like calling each other slurs and actually beating each other up, because I don't really like that. Yeah, well, like, dude, half of my freaking class just like spends the entire, sorry, my computer is like digging into my leg. Like half of my class just spends the entire class trying like throwing volleyballs and shit at each other's heads, and it's like I'm not trying to get like a concussion. I'm just trying to like pass. I'm just trying to pass. I don't even want to be in this class, bro. And then so, oh my god, I sound so much like a girl. Okay, so I think it might be because I'm on testosterone that I felt more comfortable being feminine-ish. Like, knowing that I'm on testosterone, knowing that there's more testosterone in my body has made me be like, okay, phew, now that I have more testosterone, I can be more feminine. I can, like, release that feminine part of myself that, like, I've repressed for so long because, like, I don't know, toxic masculinity. But, like, I mean, like, I've, like, stopped voice training as much. Like, I've been, in my first video, you can probably tell that, like, I'm super forcing my voice to be lower, like, more like this, rather than, like, how I usually speak. And, like, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like my natural voice. I'm so ready for tea to kick in, please. Like, oh, excuse me. It's like 10 o'clock. I low-key wasn't even gonna do this tonight. Like, I did not want to do it. I was like, it's been, like, a long time since I was, like, supposed to do it. Like, again, I thought I'd be doing these every week, so, like, I was just like, okay, okay, I, I feel so bad for the dude who's in my weightlifting class who's, like, forced to be partners with me because we're both weak, lanky losers. I don't know. Well, he's not a loser. But, like, my testosterone has been making me stink, and it's, like, so embarrassing, because, like, I've never been this bad before, and it's, like, I'm so sorry, dude, that you have to be, like, next to me. I'm like, I usually just put deodorant on, like, in the morning, and that's, like, that's enough. Not anymore. No, not anymore. It's bad. And, like, it's, like, so embarrassing. I mean, really, other than, like, yeah, the main few things that doctors tell you when you start, like, I'm not really noticing anything else. Yeah. This video is a lot lazier than the first one. The first one, I, like, set everything up, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this every week. I'm gonna be passionate and, like, super, like, ready to do these, but, like, I'm like, bro, you're not that guy. My mouth moves a lot when I talk. Like, my mouth moves side to side when I talk a lot. I think I've noticed that before, but, like, now that I'm actually recording, it's like, ooh. Yeah, biggest thing, though, and I'm not gonna dive too deep into it, because it's, like, libido skyrocketed. It's bad. It's like 24/7, 365, except it hasn't even been 365. Like, like, I'm in class. Like, what are you doing? Like, stop. What is going on? Like, now is not the time. I mean, all I can really say is that I'm so happy. I'm, like, so happy. Like, like, I thought when I was in the doctor's office and I was like, oh man, like, when they had me sign the consent forms and had my parents sign the consent forms and had, like, I was just like, at that very last, like, checkbox, I was like, oh my god, or it wasn't a check box, it was me signing, like, my full name. Like, oh my god, I had to put my signature for, like, 20 freaking things, and I was like, bruh, like, at the very last one, I was like, is this really what I want? Like, I was panicking. I was like, oh my god, what if I am faking it? But, like, bruh, like, this is the happiest I've been in so long. like, I just finished my first bottle of tea today, by the way. That's actually right here next to me. I'm so happy. I'm so unbelievably happy. Look, completely, well, there's, like, the tiniest dribble that, like, isn't gonna get me anywhere. But, like, this lasted me 5 weeks. Like, look! And, like, I'm so happy. It doesn't have the label because, okay, so when they were at the doctor, they were like, okay, make sure that you have, like, a little hole so that you can see, like, how much you still have left. But then when they gave me the extra testosterone vial, the label was, like, around the entire thing, so I had to peel the whole thing off. Even though, like, I wanted to, like, I don't know, like, I'm not talking to anybody. I almost said, like, have you ever seen blah, blah, blah? Like, there's probably 2 people watching this, and it's, like, me and my boyfriend. There's just videos of, like, people making those, like, shadow box things where it's, like, just a big box and it has, like, the trans flag on the background and it's just all their vials and stuff, and I wanted to make one of those. I still want to make one of those with, like, all my things, but they don't have the testosterone, like, oh, you can see me in, you can see me behind it, and, like, I wanted the little, like, name of, like, testosterone on it, but it's, like, completely clear. Whatever. But I'm so happy. Like, I want to make one of those shadow box things and, like, put all my testosterone vials in it. I'm probably not going to put the, needles in just because, like, I've seen people make shadow boxes before where they put, like, both the vials and the needles in, and it's just, like, that shit's got, like, me on it. Like, the needles, like, I don't, I feel like it's just, like, a biohazard. But, like, look! Like, everything that was in this 5 weeks ago is now in me. And, like, I don't know. That's just so crazy. Like, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. And, like, this is the happiest I've been in years. Years. Like, I remember, this video's already getting long, but whatever. I remember 9 or 10 years old, I'd go to those websites that are, like, trans surgery results, mostly testosterone, or, top surgery result videos, or, like, I'd go on YouTube, see those, like, surgery videos, and, like, just trans guys. I used to watch, what's his name? Jammy Dodger. I used to watch, blanking, but I know I really watched Jamie Dodger, like every video. And, like, I'd cry so hard to those videos, just, like, wishing that was me every night. And, like, it's weird because, like, when I was really, really little, and I still remember these things, I was so ready for puberty, and, like, I wanted to, like, get huge boobs and a huge butt and be the prettiest girly girl ever. But, like, the moment puberty started, that all completely switched. Like, I remember one time, like, ingrained in my memory, like I hugged my dad, and like just the feeling of like my chest growing in, like when I hugged him, like it sent this shock. And this was like the first time I ever remember experiencing dysphoria, was like just feeling that put this shock wave of like dysphoria through me, and I cried and I sobbed for hours and hours after that. And like I was like inconsolable, and my dad, like, he didn't know what was happening. I was 10. I was like 11 years old, and my dad was just like, sorry. But like years on end, I would sob to those videos every single night because I was just like so upset that like I just, okay, how much am I willing to share? I didn't really think that I'd make it past 11 years old. So, like, I was extremely, like, suicidal. And, like, I never really expected that I'd make it to 11. I never expected to make it to 12, 13, 14, 15. Like, um, especially, like, 11, 12, 13. I just thought it was over. Like, I thought I'd just never get on testosterone. I'll never get top surgery. I'll never get bottom surgery. I'm cooked. Just, like, straight up thought it was the end. Just forever. I never thought I'd have a single chance. I thought I'd never come out to my parents. I thought, like, I'm cooked. I'm just never gonna do anything. Um, Not true, though. I, like, I'd cry to those videos and I'd just be like, sucks this won't ever be me. Bruh, you're 11. Like, yeah, what? Like, you have so much more time. What are you talking about? Oh, I just remembered something I really wanted to include when talking about this, and I don't want to forget, so I'm just gonna, like, butt in. When I started high school, freshman year, and I'm still in this class, um, it's called OTM, Organizational Time Management, and it's because I'm freaking stupid, dude. I'm dumb, and, no. It's just because I have, ADD, ADHD, whatever, and I struggle a lot with, like, time management. Big shocker. Uh, Reason why I was put in organizational time management class. Uh, so, but there was this other trans guy in there, and he, for the whole year, I never guessed it until randomly he, like, leaned toward me and was like, hey, I'm Dexter. Are you trans? And I was just like, depends. Like, why are you asking me that? And he was like, oh, I'm trans. I've been on testosterone for like 2 years. And I was just like, are you serious? And he was like, yeah, I'm in the process of getting my name changed. And he was like a senior or something. And I was in orchestra. I quit this year. But I got to play for the seniors who graduated, and it was beautiful. But I got to watch him graduate, and I was so upset when, like, I got on testosterone because he was a senior, and I'll probably never see him again. But I wanted so badly to, like, be able to contact him and tell him, like, dude, I got on testosterone. Because he, like, bro, I'm, like, tearing up. Um, like, when I was a freshman, he, like, put a lot of hope into me. Like, that, like, maybe I could get on testosterone. And, like, I was kind of in the process then of, like, at my therapist's. My therapist was, like, just beginning to tell me, like, oh yeah, you were diagnosed with gender dysphoria. You didn't know that? Yeah, you can go try to get on testosterone. And it was like the very beginning of that journey now a year later. And like, I was just so surprised that he was trans, and like, I still miss him. I got to watch him graduate, and I was like, like, he put so much hope within me, like, and I was so sad, because like, I wanted to tell him, like, dude, you know how I never thought this would happen? Like, it happened, and, like, sucks, because I'll probably never see him, because I'm a sophomore, and he's a senior, and, like, he graduated last year, so, like, but it's like, like, I miss him, and, like, it's just crazy how just him existing put so much, like, hope into me. Like, I thought, back then, like, when I was very starting to try on get on testosterone, number one, apparently I could have, like, tried to get on testosterone, like, 2 years ago, but my therapist just, like, never told me that I was diagnosed with gender dysphoria. So, like, it only started because, like, I was talking to my therapist, and I was like, well, like, I don't even know if I'm diagnosed, and she was just like, yeah, you are. And I was like, really? Like, does that mean I could, like, get on testosterone? And she was just like, yeah. Why did you tell me this sooner? Like, I could have gotten on way before any of this stuff happened. Like, way before any of this, like, government stuff. Like, why didn't you tell me, bro? Like, it's just been such a long journey. Like, the hospital that we were contacting was out of state, and, like, they were so bad at, like, getting back to us. Like, I, like, both of my parents signed, or not signed, they did, like, the questionnaire thing that was like, are you okay with your child being trans? When did they start showing signs of being trans? When did they tell you they were trans? And, like, 300 freaking questions. Like, oh my god. And then I had to do it too. And then they said that the hospital said that they had both of my parents, but they lost my, like, quiz questionnaire thing when we sent it in. And then they literally told us, like, a month or two later, like, yeah, we just, like, we lost it. Our fault. This is so important to me. Like, this is one of the most important things in my life, and you're just like, my bad. Whoops. Sorry. I was so pissed. I was so pissed. And they did this, like, not specifically with the test, but they just did this with things in general, just papers, like, 3 or 4 times, and it was just like, what do you mean it's gone? Like, they told, like, when me and my mom went to the hospital and we, like, gave them the paper from from my therapist that was like, yes, he needs this. They were just like, but we need the most current version of that paper. And we were like, that is the most current. Like, we just drove 5 hours to get here. That paper was probably made 10 hours ago. Like, this is the most recent that you're gonna get, and that has been created. And they were just like, you're gonna have to come to us again and give us a more recent one. This is the most recent, like, actually driving me insane. Because it was like, and also, like, we were gonna try and make the visits as short as possible because the drive was like 5 hours, like 10 around hours, and it was just like so annoying because I was missing school for this stuff too. And like, we were like trying to make the visits as clumped together as possible. Like, we wanted to do like blood testing same day as one of the other ones. It was just like a intake, like, hey, who are you? And I wanted to do blood testing and the like introduction on the same day, just cause like, just to knock those out of the park. And like, they're just like, we know we said you could, but like, it's been a long day already. What? Huh? So we ended up going up there like 4 or 5 times for like each individual thing, and it was just like, what? Like, why don't you just do like these things when I'm already there? Also, I got my blood taken on one of the visits, and then during the consent visit, where me, my dad, my mom, all were like, yes, we are okay with this, we want this is cool. They had to take my blood again, because apparently neither the estrogen or testosterone levels came through, even though that's like the main thing we're checking for, because I'm going on testosterone. And and again, like I said in the beginning, I'm fucking horrified of needles. And it was just like, wow, thanks guys. Wow. This is awesome. Oh my god. Okay, it's almost 10:30. It was just like, bruh, we could have done this blood testing way sooner, except you wanted to do it a separate day, and then we ended up having to do blood testing again. So, like, oh my god. So yeah, that was just a little bit frustrating. I'm gonna try to end this before it gets to 30 minutes, because I didn't mean to make this 30 minutes. Bye, guys! 5 weeks on T!